Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning to the YouTuberations. And yes, we're out for our brief little walk on my little morning break from my job. It's crisp, it's cool, it's a wonderful November morning, the last day. And it's the kind of weather that I really like. It's that bundle up weather, and I really, really like it. And yeah, I got Mr. Misha out here in his new sweater with his spoiled self. Come on. And I have one topic of discussion on my mind, and it's kind of relevant because of the cold and flu and Peter Pan season that we're entering into, and it's about masks and why people wear masks. And it's just going to be real, real brief. A lot of people are still wearing masks because of the Peter pandemic and not wanting to be susceptible to the Peter pandemic. But I'm just gonna say, for the record, you're listening to somebody right now who has had COVID-19 twice. I had it in 2019 and I had it in January of this year. And I still wear a mask. But I'm gonna tell you, point blank, if you think a mask, and I did a video about this maybe a year or so ago, if you think a mask is going to circumvent the will of God for your life, and that a mask is going to prevent you, if God permits you from getting COVID-19 or anything, you're sadly mistaken. I'm not a scientist, so you can take my word with a grain of salt or what have you, but I'm somebody who's actually had it twice. The mask did not stop me from getting it because it was permitted of God for me to get it. And it may have been for me to get it to do things to my immune system, what have you, as we get everything else that we get. But God permitted it, and a mask was not going to stop it. A mask is not going to supersede the will of God. So if you're wearing a mask for that reason, take it off. Take it off. With that being said, now I'll tell you why I'm still wearing a mask. Here in the state I'm in, there's a lot of industry right around the corner from me, and they're doing a whole lot of different things. So there's a lot of chemicals in the air, and until we have a series of days like we're having this morning where the air is crisp and clean and beautiful, I will wear a mask when I'm going from place to place because of all of the particulates and matter and cottonwood and all the things I'm allergic to in the air. I will wear a mask. I don't wear a mask because I fear COVID. I don't wear a mask because I fear any of the other viruses or anything out there. That's not why I wear a mask. I wear a mask because of the particulates and the air quality around here. Until it's cool enough to wear excuse me, y'all. Till it's cool enough to where the things that they're doing to our air can be taken care of, then I'll wear the mask. I'll wear the mask until it's cool enough to where they're, the chemicals and things that are in the air that they're doing won't affect me. But I can go outside and immediately tell if I need to. I have a mask in my pocket. I keep one on me all the time. Now you probably say, well, why don't you go and have that looked at by a doctor? Well, I've been to, I don't know how many doctors. I've been to an ear, nose, and throat. I've been to someone who specializes in different allergic deals. I've been on all the medicines you could think of. I've went the holistic route and done holistic things, and all of them to a certain degree helped, but none of them completely eradicated whatever it is, whatever particulars matter in the air I'm allergic to. I know I'm quite allergic to cottonwood. That's one thing. And around here where I am, there's tons of cottonwood. And cottonwood does not go dormant until this time of year where we have temperatures under 50 degrees consistently. And around here lately, we have not. I know immediately when I walk out the door whether it's going to be a mask time or not. I wipe my face every time I come in because of the allergens that trigger me. So I already know, and I've been dealing with it for years. And until the temperature can go down and in days like this make everything go dormant, I wear masks. I don't wear them around the clock, but there are times where I have to have a mask on. It's not out of fear, but the mask is the only thing around here that helps me. It helps me not to deal with allergies and certain things in the air. And I don't know what's in our air and why it's so bad, particularly around here, because I can go to another state and not have to worry about it. I've been to several states and I never had to wear a mask. My allergies were not triggered. I could go to Louisiana, I could go to Oklahoma, I can go to Alabama, Arkansas, Georgia, Mississippi, California, Nevada. I done been to all of those states. Some of them I lived in. I don't have any problem with allergies at all. But this state that I love, this Lone Star State, I absolutely love it. But the area I'm in is inundated with cottonwood, and I can't get away from it. So in those instances, that's why I wear a mask, and I will continue to wear a mask. And I understand anti-maskers and all of that stuff, and you shouldn't have that on, and it affects your breathing. For the time that I wear it, and I don't wear it 24/7. For the time that I wear it, that I need it, I thank God for it. I spent hundreds of dollars with going to doctor after doctor to try to eradicate it. Thousands, hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Nothing eradicates it quicker than a 99-cent mask. You gotta know what's best for you, and you gotta do what's best for you and your family. If wearing a mask is what helps you with your allergies, then go on to do that, MJ. It helps me a whole lot. And I don't have to take unnecessary medicines. Unnecessary in the sense that they don't eradicate. If the medicine doesn't eradicate it, to me, it's unnecessary. And it's money. And it's an expense that I shouldn't incur. If the medicine doesn't completely eradicate it, then there's no need for it. Whereas if I'm wearing a mask, my nasal passages are taken care of. I'm having problems right now with it. And the weather's cool, but it hasn't been cool enough to kill all of the different allergies and things yet. But I'm praying that with the end of this month and the beginning of next month, that we will be under 50 degrees for a little while. And maybe I can let go of my mask. This is the time of year where I don't have to wear much because it's colder or cooler. And I'm excited. I can't wait. I can't wait until that's the case. But just a little short. Not everybody who wears a mask is fearful of COVID. God didn't give us the spirit of fear, power, love, and a sound mind. And what sense does it make to fear something you've already had? If you've already had it, you've already beat it. And if the Lord is your strength and He's your ultimate healing, What you beat before, you'll beat again. You'll beat again. So I'm not wearing a mask. If you see me out here with a mask on, I'm not wearing it because I fear COVID. Can't fear something you've already beat. And that's a whole nother word. If you're going through something and you've already been through it before and the Lord brought you through it, he'll bring you through it again. You can't fear something that's already been defeated. And the devil's already been defeated. Y'all have an awesome day.